how to deal with toxic or negative dynamics from a place of self-worth. I am Sarah Jane, I am the founder of The Self-Worth Secret, and it's my mission to help women grow and be the absolute best version of themselves from a place of self-worth. So when I talk about an unhealthy or a toxic or a negative dynamic, that is really referring to a possible repeated cycle in your life. That could be in your personal life with a friend, that could be with family, that could be in a relationship where you're really struggling to step into your power, where you feel very belittled, where you feel that things aren't changing or things are going round and round and round and round. I could talk about this topic all day, but this video is just short steps to help you self-reflect and think, okay, how can I help myself here? How can I get to the root core of this so that I can make a change that's in the best interest of myself? So number one is going to be ask yourself, what is the trigger here? What is the actual thing that's happening here in this situation that is triggering me? And triggering means whenever your body or your nervous system, it provokes a response. That could be fear, that could be panic, that could be a number of different things, but really the trigger is it could be shouting, it could be ghosting, it could be gaslighting, it could be stonewalling, okay? And this is going to lead into point number two about, okay, what's the root cause of this? Why is this triggering me? Where else in my life has this happened to me? Where else in my life that my nervous system has went into that fight flight mode or that it's shut down? And that's really where a large part of the work comes. Your subconscious, which is your hidden part of your brain that has absorbed absolutely everything between the ages of 0 to 7, it runs the show for most of your life, and a lot of people don't realize that because they just think that it's normal. Whether somebody loved you or whether somebody didn't love you, that is what you absorbed to be normal. Also, sometimes people can love us and still hurt us, so the brain gets very confused. The nervous system gets very confused. Another really important point of all this is actually feeling, sitting with yourself and being okay, where am I feeling this? Is it in my chest? Is it in my stomach? Do I feel sick? Am I getting a headache? Is my heart racing? Really connect with how you're feeling and acknowledge how you're feeling. Number three is asking yourself, why up until now have I been accepting this behaviour? Is it because that's all you knew? Is it because you didn't know the information? Is it because you've just been simply doing the best that you could with what you have and what you knew? Is it because you don't feel you're worthy of more? Is it because you're scared of losing someone? Is it because you hate conflict? What is it? Because when you identify it, you name it. And then when you name it, you're self-aware of it. And then it starts challenging the cycle. Number four is asking yourself, do I deserve to be treated like this? Okay, and that could be a yes and that could be a no. But if it's a no, you need to ask yourself, well, why? What shame, what guilt, what are you carrying that you need to release in order to welcome in all the better vibrations of love and happiness and joy and worthiness? Question number 5, how am I not helping myself in this situation? Is it by simply thinking that something's going to change? And that might be because you're conditioned to waiting on people to change. If you had a childhood where you were waiting on validation, if you were waiting on love, you're going to go into your adult life and you're going to be waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and going round and round and round and round and round in cycles. That's just what's going to happen. I know, because I've been through this myself. Are you not helping yourself by not setting boundaries, by constantly overgiving, by devaluing yourself, by speaking poorly to yourself, by, entertaining negative thoughts in your head? Because what you have to remember is that you're in control, and it doesn't matter, what you've been through in your life, especially in those first years of your life. When you get to adulthood, it's yours to carry, it's yours to change, it's yours to release, it is yours to transmute into whatever you want it to. And number 6 is, how can I take my power back in this situation and start choosing myself? And that might not be, a big thing. It might just be, and I tell women, I coach all the time, it's like maybe it's just a tiny step. Maybe it's just number one, having the awareness of it, okay, and observing it for a little while. The second step could be setting a boundary. Okay, if such and such does that, I'm going to remove myself. It could be when I think negative thoughts about myself, I'm going to replace them with a better thought. It could be that you decide, I'm done with that. I cannot have this in my life while I'm entertaining it. Nothing else is going to come to me while I keep accepting that behaviour. And that's where you might have to go no contact. It might have to be that you remove somebody from your life. And again, there is no right or wrong answer to any of this. It's just about what is right for you. When you make the journey about the other person, you will continue to loop and stay stuck. When you make the journey about yourself, that is where the change and the transformation will happen. The only person in life who you can control is yourself.